So, Kurt, apologies, by the way, we had to postpone the grand opening of this, but it is open. Soft launch on this, by the way, folks. Soft launch meaning that everything right now is looking for feedback from a small audience of people. Switchpoint.media. Switchpoint.media. We are in the process of building a podcast and videocast network. And so I'll give you an idea of some of the caliber of things that we're doing. I'm really excited about this. If you can see my screen there, this is for my particular podcast, but this is all on the switchpoint.media website. We've got the Women of Business and Influence series coming up January 3rd through 7th. Some amazing interviews. Look these ladies up. Stacey Cohen, 30 years in the public relations industry, serves a lot of Fortune 500 companies. Forbes Riley, $2.5 billion in sales, TV celebrity. She's an amazing woman. Kelly Wood is reinventing some of the things in the medical industry, some medical devices. Allie Kennedy, Angelia Stone, just some amazing women. So this is what we're doing, and we're doing this to really bring the focus on positivity, on sharing these skills. So when we get into conversations with people, it's what inspires you, and how do we have healthy conversations with each other, even though we may not agree with each other. So these shows all kind of have that in a background. We've got my show, we've got Entry Point Faith is on there right now. And next Thursday, we're actually doing all day of auditions for 3 more shows we're finding hosts for. So it's kind of exciting. It's good stuff. And right now, like I say, soft launch, which means feel free to share the podcast with your friends. Switchpoint Media, I would love more to hear your own input. So feel free to send me any thoughts or feedback you have on it. What don't you like? What do you like? I love to hear that. And just, any feedback that you have as we go forward would be great. So my name is Sean, and that's what I'm up to in this world. Did everybody get a chance to talk about their business?
I think that
Kurt or Sarita. I know I came in late, but could Kurt or Sarita talk about their?
I know Sarita. Yep, Sarita.
I did. I can talk more about it. I actually wanted to make a comment about mental health and nutrition. So this is some very dear friends of mine here in Indianapolis. Their son was a beautiful young military vet, and he took his own life. So I'm very familiar with that, with veterans and suicide and PTSD. And one of the things about nutrition, and suicide is also the 4th leading cause of Black men in America, as well as many others. I just happen to know that statistic because I was dealing with health disparities. So but it matters, it's very difficult because I used to feel like it was such a selfish act. And when I got older, I realized you really are dealing with some things. And as I had to deal with my own nutritional health and how that affected my hormones, the way I was able to break those hormones down, the way I was able to digest food. One of the things a lot of people do not realize about mental health is the nutritional connection. Your gut health is everything. And 90% of the neurons for your brain are manufactured in your gut. And so this is why we work so hard to help people deal with the root cause of what they're dealing with disease. And working with veterans is a great way to be able to begin to introduce the education, because the unfortunate part about that is that insurance companies don't pay us. So if you don't have an HSA card, and Care Credit right now doesn't either, because they don't know, they don't have enough people. They didn't have enough people asking for it. So as we continue to forge these relationships with hospitals, doctors, and clinics, it is a focus to be able to really help people understand the way that functional medicine and gut health particularly affect mental health. So when you do not eat properly, you do not eat right for you, for your DNA. I took a fit test in one of our diagnostics. It's a fit test, it's a food inflammation test, but we have a really good one. So some of the cheaper ones that you'll see floating around the internet is a 30 food test. So we test you for 176 foods or 136 foods. We do 22 foods on children. but this shows you exactly what doesn't jive with your DNA. So like a lot of people in this alkaline diet. Alkaline diets are great because you do want your body to be alkaline, right? But if you eat a food that causes you to have a reaction, it's going to send your immune system into overdrive, whether it's alkaline or not. So for me, I cannot have pineapple or apple cider vinegar or baker's yeast or brewer's yeast or dill or spirulina or egg yolk. And some of those foods are alkaline foods, but I can't have them because they will cause me to have an overdrive in my immune response. I always mess that word up. It'll cause me to have a response in my immune system. It will cause me to have an autoimmune response. And these things cause damage to your organs over time. And if you have a candida issue, it will cause hyperpermeability over time. Uncleared up UTIs will cause dysbiosis. So these things are very important. And this is why we keep pushing this education, talking to people about functional medicine. It is a direct link and tie-in to your mental health. So that's what I want to say about that. You are free to look in the chat. My website, my webpage on our holistic nutrition site is posted there. My Facebook group is posted there. And then my company is Healthy Response Solutions. So that will give you access to, like all the products and services that I deal in a functional medicine space. So yeah, please keep that in mind. And if you guys are ever sick, you feel like you're not getting results with your doctor, give me a call. Give me a call. Book a free session.
All right, very good. So Kurt, thoughts on some things here. I would love to do. How does everyone feel about maybe doing a bit of brainstorming? I would not say we go as far as mastermind because of the time, but maybe just some brainstorming around questions that we may have. Does anybody have like some specific thoughts on anything from marketing, PR, anything like that that has been just burning through your soul and you're like, how can I solve this problem that maybe 6 of us in a room can all come together and kind of brainstorm together on that?
I'm all about freebies. I do.
Just real quick though, guys, if we could figure out something for our meeting photo, unless you're opting not to take a photo today and stuff like this.
No, we certainly can.
We love to take pictures. We're the cute people. Smile, John.
Let's see who wants to take it. You want me to take it?
Yeah, you should take it because.
All right. All right, everybody, put on your smiley faces while Sean remembers how to do this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I thought I messed it up. Okay, good.
And then if we could do some the headquarters notes and stuff,
Oh, yeah, we do have a little housekeeping. You're right, Kurt.
Yeah,
thank you.
If we could take care of that and then get back to the collaboration you're talking about, that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. I will do that. Thanks for getting us back on track, by the way, because I am a horrible train wreck of ideas right now. So let's see. Good. So here we go. I'll get you some thoughts. Okay. So on July 6th, y'all, we became the first networking organization in history to become a co-op. If you don't know what a co-op is, it means that we're owned by our share members. Every quarter, we give a portion of our revenue back to our share members. In fact, last quarter, we gave back $5,136.38 to our top share members, and they earned over $118. Everyone, please give yourselves a round of applause. And sometimes I love cued notes because it says, start clapping. Hang on here. Let's say, hang on. Gosh darn it. I wish I was more prepared. There we go. There's a round of applause. All right. Now you might be wondering, how do you earn money from the revenue pool? I was wondering that. 2 requirements. Numero uno, you need to start earning points. How much you earn in the revenue sharing pool is based on how many points you have compared to other share members. So we recommend that you create a free co-op account to start earning points for networking and other activities you do here. So here is the link to create a free account. And I'm just going to copy that and paste that and share that. There we go. I actually look like I knew what I was doing there. And number 2, you must become a share member and a verified happy business member. You can learn more about that in the back office once you create the free co-op account. If you have questions, we have a weekly orientation class called How to Get the Most from HMP and the Happy Co-op, where we answer your questions about how the co-op works. And once again, in the chat, if you look, there is the link for that as well. All right. Are there any happy business members that are verified in here, in the pool? Anybody? There's one, Kurt. Awesome. Thank you, sir. So the verified happy business members are the ones who make it possible to keep these events free. And usually they have an HMP decal on their Zoom background. Kurt, do you have an HMP logo on your Zoom background, Kurt?
This is my HMP logo, the happy face.
The face of Asian.
there you have it. So anyway, one of the ways you can earn high points is to do business with that person or anybody who has the HMP logo in their profile. Definitely connect with him. And you can also find them on our directory. And here is the link. I'm like on it with these links today. Boom, there it is, kids.
Boom,
All right.
boom. Thank you.
The chat is only for posting business card information and links. So please limit it to only your name, business information, contact information, and service. No novels, unless they're works of fiction and enjoyable by everybody. Anything else will make you look unprofessional. If you've not already done so, please put your information in the chat. And at the end of the show, we'll show you how to copy it. At the end of the show. Oh my goodness. I'm losing my mind. We will be having our happy grand finale, or normally we would. I think at this point, everything we do is a happy grand finale. But we're going to choose one lucky winner to introduce themselves to the whole group, all 6 of us, and announce our weekly referral contest winner. Last but not least, it is important to us that you can easily communicate with us. So if you have not joined the text community yet, please pull out your phones, get them ready, and text the number. Here it comes, 916-579-7688. Again, get my 1980s infomercial voice on, 916-579-7688. While the second breakout rooms are being created, we'll give you a few moments to text that number.